So, as part of our annual pledge campaign, I was asked to get up and say a few words about why our family chooses to support St. Albans financially. And this is something that initially we'd struggled with, both personally myself and kind of within the Gillespie marital unit. But over the past few years, we've kind of arrived at a position which I'll share with you as kind of my personal view of this question. I think someone's stealing the show here. So, why do we choose to support the church? And the answer, for me anyway, is I don't. Meaning I don't choose to. In our family, what we've tried to teach Cora and Hal is that church is not your hobby. It's not something that you do because you're looking for a way to kind of fill out your calendar on weekends. And that's a hard thing to learn because a lot of people who don't come to church every week tend to see it as kind of a déclassé hobby, like bowling or playing golf or something. But I try to teach them that kind of starting with the catechism, in the prayer book, what is the purpose of man, and it is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. And so coming to church and being part of the church, then to us is part of your job as a human being. It's something that you do because you're told to. It's not a choice that you make. And then I guess for us, by extension of that, supporting the church is part of how you be part of this family. And so where we end up then is that supporting the church in St. Albans, it's not an if, right? It's not a consumer decision that we make. The same way that we choose, what car to drive, or even other kind of charitable things. Whether or not to give money to a college or a political party, or the Salvation Army, or even things like that. And those are kind of consumer choices that we make to define ourselves. But where we end up is that this isn't a choice like that. That this is just something you do because it is, it's our job. It's our responsibility as children of God to be part of His church. And that means to be part of the creation of the church, which means supporting it in all ways, both through activities and stewardship here, but also financially for each of us within our means. So I think everyone can kind of approach it differently, and I respect that. But that's since the ask is to give my personal testimony, there you go. So it is pledge season. There's pledge cards in the back. if you want to make a commitment to support St. Albans financially through the next year. Every little bit helps. We look at the budget on the vestry, and it is both the big pledges and the little pledges. Yes, the big pledges and the little pledges that make this place work and keep the lights on. So if you're able to, I encourage everyone to support our church. It's also, there's a form to make a pledge commitment on the website, and I'll make another pitch for the online donations, which it's the Tidely app. There's the link in the back of the bulletin. There's also a QR code from the St. Albans website. Just point your smartphone camera at it, and it will take you to the page. It's very painless to set up a credit card or phone payment donation. You can set it up as a recurring payment if you prefer to give weekly. So encourage everyone to do so, and thanks to everyone for being a part of this community and sharing it with us.